Well, I've waited about an hour and a half. They were 16 and a half. And we've had absolutely, as you can see, gray sky. Nice breeze. About 55, oh, it's probably 60 degrees. Not a drying day at all. I'm gonna give it another shot here. Last 120 acres of beans, we would like to finish them up before we switch back to corn, or switch over to corn. I'm not sure the battle's worth it, but we'll give it a shot here. I'm gonna go up away from the building site here. Maybe they're a little more fit up and away someplace. Garrett handed me off his camera. See, it's Dad. So he handed me his camera off. He had something to do this afternoon. He wanted to get some footage. So, beans are frustrating. We've had a lot of humidity. Last week has been like in August. Warm temperatures, 80 plus, high humidities. Not real great for harvesting soybeans, but it was a very good year to grow soybeans. So we're combining a lot of bushels. It's just frustrating getting them finished up here. So I'm gonna give it a shot and we'll see. Well, that's about 5 minutes later. I'm just heading the other way from where I parked before. They were still 16%. Nice clean sample. A little bit I've done, but just not drying at all today. So we're gonna try to wait, maybe get a little bit of sun poke through. Maybe we can try later. I don't know. Just kind of on the struggle bus right now. So nothing else. Maybe we'll put the corn head on. Hour and a half, 2 hours later than the last time. As you can see, the sun's shining, breeze is blowing. One thing about beans, when it is dry, they come down pretty quick. So hopefully that's the case. I think we'll get a little bit done here. Again, we'll see. Hopefully that's the case. Well, like I said, been an hour or two. Wind's blowing, sun's out, but sun hasn't been out that long, and there's still 16. So full sun, 3:30. We got 3 hours of sunlight yet. We'll maybe get them down to 14 yet, hopefully. I saw 15.5 there a couple times, so maybe we do that. We've filled the bin, filled trucks for the morning. We won't have a whole lot of bean field left at that point, so I guess stay tuned. As you can see, they're worth waiting for. My goodness, there's a lot of beans here. But yeah, there are too chewy yet. Michael came out with Harrison. Harrison's back there, picked me up, gave me a ride back to the farm. We'll of course we're not very far. I could have walked, right? Been good for me.
I was checking it out anyway.
Yeah, so we're then I didn't have to do the walk of shame. It was just the ride of shame here.
Yep.
So we'll get another hour. We'll get another hour. All right, starting to feel like the walk of shame here. It's 5:30. Sun's been out for a couple hours. Kind of so sunny, not full sun. Stella, what do you think? Do you think we should try it? Yep. Okay. I think they go. I think they're gonna go. Well, they haven't really dried much. 15-1. You have 15% battery left. 15. This is where you can tell if it's recording.
Oh, okay.
Hey, what's up? This is a new
I'm Erin, Garrett's little sister. How are we doing, Dad? Are we harvesting finally after a long day of waiting?
Long day of waiting. I kind of made a comment earlier. They're around 14%, so it's actually a pretty good place to harvest at. Maximize your yield. They shrink to 13, so that's not bad. Yeah, we can stay in here for the next 4 hours. We'll fill a small bin in our trucks, so we'll get the majority of the field done, hopefully. Hey Erin, tell them a little bit about yourself.
So, I am a junior at the South Dakota State University. I'm majoring in ag leadership with minors in advertising and nonprofit management. Came home for the long weekend. It's kind of nice to come home during the fall, catch a football game of little brothers, and then obviously come and ride in the combine with Dad and get in the action of harvest. I love this time of year. It's pretty cool time to be around home and get some action shots and update the Wagner Family Farms logo. And so if you've seen that on the new intro video, that's the work of mine. But yeah, it's fun to be home during harvest time for sure. Riding the combine with old Dad.
I don't know if your camera will pick up this, Garrett, or people there, but that spot is pretty a sunset, as you'll see. Kind of over the top of the bends. It's pretty sunset. That's kind of one of them features of harvest. A lot of times in the fall, you get those nice sunsets. So I guess it's been a frustrating day, but I'm pretty into it. Every farm has to have a old concrete pile. There's old well curb and concrete chunks from over the years, some old H bunks. So just kind of our concrete graveyard there. And the old stave silos, I guess they don't hurt anything there, but should probably knock them down. Just that means we're still a farm when we have them, right, Erin?
Nostalgia.
Hey. Crazy. Got about 60 acres done here after 5 o'clock, so just had not really a breakdown, just had broke a couple sickle sections out here at the end and a guard. Just having some issues out there. They're about the worst sickle sections on the whole sickle that are to get to. They're way out there at the end. They're sandwiched in between the drive system, so they're kind of a pain, but we got it back going. Hopefully we can get 2 more truckloads. I got about a half a cart though, or one big dump on the cart, so load and a half. Yeah, it'll be about 11:30 or so. Hopefully we can get that. So end up being about a 75 acre day after 5:30 in the afternoon. So I guess that's the way some days work. Monday morning, about noon, we what beans we took in last night were monitor said 13.5, 13.7. They picked up moisture on the truck like we kind of figured they would. They were 14.4 when we delivered them this morning, but little wet, but hey, they're done. That's not a lot of head loss at that moisture. So I guess we'll have a little shrink, but that's fine. What I'm doing here now is we tried it about an hour and a half ago. They were like just a little above 15, so getting close to that under 15 mark for we can average going to the elevator that we're going to go next, and well, we should be good that way. So in the meantime, there was a gear case, main engine gear case. I hadn't changed oil. It needed its 1,000 hour oil change quick. I should have done it before pre-season, but kind of overlooked that one. Not hard job. Two plugs. Drained 20 quarts out. I was a little low on the dipstick and put 22.5 in, just like the book. So we got new oil there. Sorry, Garrett, I didn't get that recorded. I didn't think about it. I'm not much of a repair YouTuber. Before we started, we replaced I think 5 sickles and 2 guards. So I should be ready to roll here. Give it a shot. I just dropped the head off in the field here. Went across the road. We're just right across from the shop where we were combining, and gonna head back up here and give it a whirl. Put the camera down here a second. A little different. Shaft on each side of the head. Hydraulic fittings were just like hooking up to a disc or something like that. It's individual lines plugged in. You had valves you had to open and close. Wasn't hard. It just took a lot longer than this. This is pretty slick on the. They've had the single. I shouldn't say these new combines. This combine's 10 years old, and they've had them. Oh, I suppose they've had the single point hookups since the. I don't think the 50 series had them, but I know the 60 series did, so probably 04, 05, somewhere in there they've had single point hookups since. It's been a nice deal. I see front end loaders going to that now. Anything that has multiple outlets that get hooked and unhooked from a point, pretty slick idea. Every once in a while engineers do have pretty good ideas, as much as they get chewed out when you're trying to fix something in an odd place. But anyway, I'm gonna put this down for a minute and see if we have any luck here. Okay, cutting in here. Got my line nudged over. We'll see how it goes here. Here's the map. That red spot there, that you can kind of see the outline of where we used to have our test plot. It rotated corn and bean. That red spot was beans on beans, so you can really see how much less that was than the rotated corn, beans on corn above that. Now the low red is just all, I set that range, so it's not really that bad of beans in there. It's just relatively less than what was north of it. The right north of it there, and anything green on the map was tremendous. So real happy with that. 14.5. Here comes Grandpa to help. Not gonna help, he's gonna ride. You're on camera.